Thank you everyone for joining in here. I know you guys have a lot of questions coming in, and I'm really happy to answer all those things for you. So today's webinar, it's completely going to be about the Chrome extension, which went live almost like I think 2-3 weeks back, I guess. So that's something which is live, and basically we had the Mac application live. And if you guys are a Windows user, then yes, this is something you can use always to record your screen or webcam. Basically, get everything within Vmaker, for a Windows user, as the Windows application will be live soon. And the reason for the timeline, many people have been asking me this question: why did you schedule the Windows application later? It's because the Mac application is something which has been in place already. And just to give you a backstory, Vmaker was used by the internal team here at Animaker, which is the parent company, long before Vmaker was launched into the public. So it was actually started, built in as a internal communication tool, and then later on, we thought, okay, why not stabilize it a bit and then launch it to the market? So by almost like November or December, that is when it came to the market. And I think it was December, that is when we launched it on the market. And things started to grow. So which is why, before we start working on the Windows version, we just want to ensure that we prioritize all the features which has to be there on the Windows version. Because after our launch with AppSumo, we have got a lot of requests coming in for multiple requests, and we are trying our best to talk to every one of you. That is something which we are doing personally. That is what exactly Josh is doing on the other side as I'm talking to you guys, to understand what are the features which you would prioritize. So if you guys have any requests on the same, please feel free to drop here. We are also available on Slack as well. I think you would have got the email invite. So please join us there, and we are always up for a discussion to understand better, and then prioritize those features and then bring it to you. So that's the whole objective. um, so yeah, with that background story and with that understanding, I'm just going to take you quickly through the Chrome extension. I'll just do a quick run through of how exactly things flow through when you want to record your screen using a Chrome extension. And if you guys have any questions, please drop them on a questions column or on the chat column, and I'll be happy to take it up. Firstly, you have to go to the Chrome store and then just type in Vmaker. I think the best thing, people have started already typing for Vmaker for free, so it's understandable. But type in Vmaker, and you would get this. Please remember the logo, and just click on it and add to Chrome extension. I've already added, so I don't want to remove it at this point of time. And if you guys are already using it, please feel free to drop us a review. Whatever you feel about the product, you can just go here, and then from here you can just drop a review for us as well. So once you've installed the Chrome extension, this is where it pops up. Hope you guys can see my screen here. My cursor moving to the top right. And just so there are certain things I need to clear up. When people start using this Chrome extension, they always have a couple of ideas. Now, once you install this Chrome extension, if you try clicking on it from here, we have changed the functionality to open it on the dashboard, because the Chrome extension doesn't actually work within Google Chrome's web store. Not any screen recording Chrome extension for that matter, they just don't record exactly there. And for example, if you open a new tab and look at this, there is no URL here. And if you just try and click something from here, again, the Chrome extension doesn't record there. So you have to be in a URL for the Chrome extension to work. So that's point number one. And this has been a question from multiple people telling that, hey, your Chrome extension is not working. No, it does work. It's just that, you need to be at the right place for it to work. So ensure that you have a URL in place, and then from there you click on it, and the extension just starts working. So once that is done, you can just click on it. So for example, if I need to record this particular website, and I'm probably sending one of my prospect a quick pitch, telling them that this is a website I saw, and these are some of the help I can do for you. All you have to do is just click on the extension, just give it a second to load, and yep, voila, it pops up: screen, webcam, or screen plus webcam. Like whichever you want, just pick that up. And let me just pick on screen plus webcam for this time. And yep, you can see me at two places right now. So this basically says that even if you're in a Zoom meeting, you can still go ahead and record your screen over and above. And apart from this, the next option you have is current tab recording versus full screen recording. So basically that means either you can record just the current tab, which means the menu bar will not appear, or you can just go to full screen recording, wherein the entire Chrome screen will be recorded. So those are the two options there. I'm just going to keep it on full screen recording for now. And followed by that, we also have the option to choose between cameras. Right now I just have my laptop camera connected, but sometimes I do connect an external camera and I can use it. So that's for superior quality if you feel. And you can see that I'm already using an external microphone here. This is the one. It is something called USB PNP, blah blah blah. So instead of the internal microphone, it automatically detects this particular external microphones, and it just throws it there. You don't have to install any separate extension or something for this. It automatically triggers this up, and just select that, and then of course select the resolution based on which you want to record. Now again, many people, if they click on auto, there is a good chance that it doesn't get recorded on the highest quality. So ensure that you select the maximum resolution you want. I would always recommend going for the 1080p, because that is something, even if you are in a poor bandwidth area, everything is cloud operated. I hope you guys know at this point of time, so you don't miss your recording. Okay, I'm just gonna switch it to screen. It's pretty weird seeing me at two places. So yeah, if you guys, even if you are at a remote place, if your network is weak, you will still get a nice footage. So please ensure that you work on this item, and then don't keep it on auto, just switch it to the resolution you want. Now after that, just click on start recording. It just ask you your entire screen, your particular application window, have zoom and the screen Google Chrome open, or a particular Chrome tab. So you can just choose my entire screen or application window based on your requirement. Now I recommend choosing your entire screen. If at all you have to open some additional documents during this, probably let's say you are just talking to this person, and you also have a PDF to share about what exactly is the pitch you have, or what exactly is the proposal you want to share to him. So if those are the use cases, then while you are showing the Chrome store, all you can do is just click on, for example, I'm just going to click on Notion. So I have this document prepared, and I'm just going to type in and tell them, like, these are certain things I want to tell you and all those stuff, and then just minimize it. And yep, so it just helps you to in those areas as well. And finally, once you're done, just click on stop sharing. This is how the player page looks like. So the player page is pretty common with both the application as well as the Chrome extension. And yep, this is a recording of the recording which I made, because I had to prove people that it is working fine. Sometimes people do have issues, and that's how we try to help them immediately. So yep, once you come to the player page, you have a few options, and thanks to your feedback, we have removed those enormous branding from the player page. I think it looks pretty clean right now. I hope you would agree with me as well. There is no Vmaker branding here. We are trying to bring in the custom CNAME option here as well for tier 5 users. So if you are a tier 5 user, just let me know, and then we could definitely be hopping onto you pretty soon. It's still a work in progress, but then yes, pretty soon. So once you have that, once you are in the player page, you have a few options again from here. So for the first thing you can do is just click on share, and from here you can just embed it to your web page. If you're using if you were using this video to probably a product demo which you want to embed it on your landing page, you can do that. You have the option to upload it to YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. Now on all these platforms, the link will be shared. It's not the entire video which gets uploaded there, but it's just the link to this particular video which will be shared there. So please make a note of that. If you want the video directly to be uploaded to those native platforms, you can just click on download from here and download the video and then upload it. So that is how it works. Apart from that, there are a few more features. So first thing is always change the name. That's a bad habit from my end. I don't do it. So probably I'll say recording typo of a recording, something like that, just to give it a proper name to segregate it later on when you open it on okay, that's a bad thing. Recording of a recording. So yeah, this just helps you to understand it later on. And apart from that, so first thing is please do change that, and under which you can see two small features. Let me just zoom in, and I hope you can see it now better. So it says 2 views and 0 anonymous views. So if you're sharing it with a fellow Vmaker user, for example, if the person who is viewing your video has a Vmaker account, you would get them as under the view section. And if this person doesn't have a Vmaker account, then yes, you get it as anonymous view section. So that is how it varies. So you get the list number of views for your videos as well. So that's a short analytics part. And then followed by that, you also have this timer feature. Now this is something really exciting. If you feel like the privacy of the video is really important at this point of time, then you can just choose, probably this video is available for like maybe 1 hour. That's all it is. So after that, the link just expires, and you can once again access it from your dashboard. But anyone with whom you have shared this link, that just they can't access it after this particular time period. That is a pretty interesting feature for you to try it out as well. Then of course you can delete it and re-record it from the player page again. Don't want to do that now. You can duplicate this recording. For example, you can just adjust the title and then reset the views and then send it to somebody else. And of course you can edit. So edit option right now, we have a basic editor suite within Vmaker which helps you to trim the video, resize it, flip it or probably unmute the audio completely, like at some point, if you're there are too many background noise, etc., then you can just eradicate the background noise completely. So you can see that this is the option wherein you adjust the volume, you can bring it to 0 to 100. And then here are some of the tools. Just click here and you see the four options here, right? So just click on trim and then just drag the slider from left to right, and you can start trimming the video, and just click on done when you're done, and then just click on export video. So please do remember, click on export video for the rendering to be completed. Yes, all your editing changes are saved, but if you need to get the final video, you need to click on export video again. Don't forget on the same as well. So that's another thing. Yes, so that's the quick roundup, and apart from that, we have a few more options. So let me just show you that. So once you're here, you see these three dots right here. Those are pretty interesting. Please do try that. Okay, let me just move my face out. And this is a common feedback for any Chrome extension to work in its best possible way. Wait for the page to load completely. That's something I've seen with multiple, after using like multiple Chrome extensions. So yeah, now you can see. So once I click on these three dots, you have this option called preferences. So these are the multiple workspaces which I have. Light is the free workspace, and I'm currently on enterprise. That's the advantage you have working with Vmaker. And once you click on preferences, you see the following options. So recording countdown, we give 3 seconds by default. If you want, you can just turn it off. Highlighting mouse clicks, once it is on, wherever I click, you can see that yellow dot appearing. Oops, just closed it. That's bad. Okay, I'm just a little excited to show you guys that, so that's why. So and then after that, there is an option to flip camera, show those control menu, and record audio in mono. But honestly, I don't know why people would record in mono. I am not a big fan at this point of time, at least. And then there is noise control as well. So please don't expect a quality which you would get from this microphone. But if you are using an external microphone and if you're using the noise control, then yes, you would get a superior audio quality, compared to all other extensions out there. And there is one more quick thing which I really, really, really want to show you. So you would see my face appearing here. Okay, so you can see that I can simply turn it to my image if I'm not comfortable with my face being recorded all time. And there is this option to expand. I don't know why you would do that, but then if you're recording a video at one point of time, if you need to highlight your face at a particular time, then yes, it does come in handy. In order to add those emphasis at particular point of time, you can just bring your face all of a sudden here to the mainframe, and then bring it back, and then continue with the presentation, whatever you're doing. So this has helped us to really emphasize some of those areas whenever during a video we need to bring our face up, and that has really helped us as well. So yep, those are some of the features I wanted to show you guys today. This is what the Chrome extension is all about. There are like plenty of features coming into it pretty soon, and we'll have the builds being updated probably week on week. That will be happening, and really looking forward to your guys feedback as well. So yeah, with that, I'm just gonna stop sharing my screen, and we'll just move on to the Q&A section quickly. um, Okay, the first one is Ashish. Does this now work on a secondary monitor? No, Ashish, that is something we have got as a feedback for people using multiple monitor. Basically, it's something which I use as well. And right now we don't have an option to choose between like multiple monitors, but you can expect that to be out very soon. That is something we have moved to the high priority list. And personally, I'm also overseeing it because yeah, I'll be using a monitor pretty soon. So yes, that is something we have moved to the high priority list, and I'll mention make sure that you know it whenever it is launched. Okay, Kai has a question. Will ability to record computer audio be available in future? So right now, Kai, it is already available. You can record computer audio. It's not just the system audio. Basically, when we say system audio, it is by default it is recorded, and then there is option to record the external audio as well. So that's the good part. You can just get both these things recorded simultaneously. So yep, that's another advantage you have. But some of these features, there is a small crossover between them and the Chrome extension. So it week on week we are trying to bring in all the features from the Chrome extension to from the Mac application to the Chrome extension. So please keep an update regularly. And if you are a solid user, I would always prefer the Mac. But then if you're a Windows user, then you can always enjoy almost like 90% of the features which are available right now through the Chrome extension. And we'll make sure that we make it 100% pretty soon. So that's another update. All right, we have got a lengthy feedback from Ashish. Ashish, you have been like wonderful support, man. Seriously, I definitely need to appreciate that. Two feedback again. Let me just quickly run through them for you guys. I've had a mixed experience in my initial days with Vmaker. Lost a bunch of recordings. Hope it gets fixed in the coming days. That's George is aware. Yes, George is definitely aware, and we've got some serious round of conversations happening within the team as well over the last 2 days regarding this. I would say Josh is extremely furious, because he had to answer those questions for you, and he's like very disappointed. So we are really working hard in order to ensure that it is not lost. And luckily, we are not facing this issue of late. Yep, he is keeping you updated. Like 5 star for customer support. That is something I would give my team on any day. I think anyone would agree that as well. Oh, there is like a lot of stars, I guess. Thanks, man. Thanks a lot. I'll take a screenshot and probably share with George later on as well. So, yeah, that is something we are definitely working on. And the best part is, or the happiest part for the team as well, is somebody from the Vmaker community. They did record a 4 hour, 26 minute session. And that's something like it went in GBs, the overall data, and they managed to export the recording successfully as well. So that is the longest somebody has recorded with Vmaker so far, and it kind of proved the stability of the extension or the application at this point of time. Yes, there are certain glitches. I definitely don't want to agree. This is the closed community. I want to be honest with you guys, and but yep, we are doing our best to ensure that we get from 95% to 100% accurate. So that is where we are at right now. Mac app doesn't seem to be working after the recent update. Oh, okay, that is a new thing. I'll ensure that that is being checked. You know what, I can actually check it right away. um Actually, I used it until yesterday. If you have used it post yesterday, then yes, I need to have a check on that, and I'll update you, Ashish. It shouldn't be a problem. Until yesterday I didn't feel anything, but yes, I'll just check it. We've got one more from Nikki Carter. Can it be used on a Chromebook? Yes, if you can run Google Chrome, you can install the Google Chrome extension and you can use it. That is absolutely yes. We've got one more from an anonymous attendee, that can it be used on a Chromebook? Yes, the answer is going to be the same. So Nikki, yes, you can just go ahead and use it on a Chromebook. If you can use Google Chrome, if you have the option to support extension, then yes, you can just go ahead and try it out. And yes, if you find any discrepancies there, please do tell us, and we'll be happy to solve it for you as well. Just acknowledge that your support is exceptional. Yep, screenshot number 2, Ashish, that's gonna go down as well. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks. I think guys, you guys have been of great support for us so far as well, and we would definitely appreciate to continue whatever feedback that is coming in. We are trying to take it in a positive way, and we are trying to acknowledge it and address it as soon as possible. With some of the feature requests that has come in, for example, integration with Notion. As you can see, I am a powerful Notion user as well, but then it's important that we prioritize what exactly a majority of our users want at the first place. We try to prioritize those features and then subsequently try and build. So nothing what you have mentioned is let go of, but then the priority, they just vary with time to time. So that is the only difference there. So yep, I don't think I have any other questions. If you guys have any other questions, I'm just gonna keep it on for a minute and then leave you guys to enjoy the rest of the week. um Okay. So yeah, people who have joined in late, I think we have got Shari, we have got Ranga, we've got Nikki. Please do drop a message. Please do drop a hi. Just feel free to say hi and then tell us like where you're from. And Ashish, I think he's from Manila. I think Kai is from Singapore. So we just started off the chat. I don't know if you guys can see the chat history. Sherry and more on Slack. Have a good evening and weekend. Awesome, man. Sure, we'll definitely catch up on Slack. All right. Cool then. So if we don't have any other questions, I'm just gonna close it and wish you guys a wonderful week. The rest of the week, and if you guys are free next week Wednesday, I'm hosting a VC, venture capitalist, for the first time. I would definitely appreciate your help. In order to send me a few questions. What should I be asking him? He has been investing in a lot of startups of late, and I finally managed to host. Bring in my first VC. So just to let you know, the pattern is every alternate Wednesday we have this product webinar, and every alternate Wednesday we do host an external guest here as well to talk about everything. Just learn something from the guest is the whole objective. Productivity, growth, marketing, sales. We have learned quite a lot in the last few days, and we are continuing to do. And this week we have a VC coming up on April 7th, 9 p.m. IST. You will definitely get the email invite. It will also be streamed live on our Facebook community as well. So yeah, please do join in. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to drop it for me for the VC, whatever it is, that'll be helpful. Sorry, can you describe the system audio recording, please? I could not get it to work. Kai, can you just help us reach out to you through the in-app chat support on intercom? I think that would be the best way. I don't want to keep hold of people at this point of time, but I will definitely ask people to reach out to you ASAP, and or we have the 7, 8, 9 stars according to Ashish customer support. So Josh will be with you at any point of time to help you with the same as well. I hope that shouldn't be a problem. Yep. Thanks for saying okay. So, yep. See you guys once again, probably soon in the next webinar. Until then, cheers, take care, and bye bye. Have an awesome week ahead, guys. Bye bye. Cheers.